In the heart of a dense forest, where the wind whispered ancient fears and the trees stood like silent watchers, lived a young deer. He was swift, faster than any predator could catch. But his speed wasn't pride, it was protection. He had seen too much for his young age. The loss of his mother to a lion's roar still echoed in his mind. Since that day, the deer lived with a belief: run or you die. While other animals laughed under the sun, the deer lived in shadows. Even when no one chased him, he ran. Even when the forest was silent, his heartbeat raced. Fear had made him the fastest, but also the loneliest. Every rustle in the grass felt like danger. Every night reminded him of the night he couldn't save his mother. One dusk, as the sun dipped behind the trees, the deer met an old owl perched on a dying tree. "Why do you always run?" asked the owl. "Because the lion never forgets," the deer replied. The owl looked deep into the deer's trembling eyes and said, "Fear doesn't go away when you run. It grows behind you. If you keep running your whole life, you'll never know how strong you are when you stop." The deer listened, but his legs still trembled. One morning, as the mist covered the forest floor, a roar shattered the silence. The lion was back. The animals scattered. The deer froze. His instinct screamed, "Run!" But the owl's voice echoed louder. "What if you don't run this time?" The deer's heart thundered in his chest. The lion emerged, fierce, towering, and hungry. The deer didn't move. Not because he wasn't afraid, but because he was tired of being afraid. Every other animal had always run. But the deer stood firm, his legs shaking but his eyes steady. The lion tilted its head and stepped closer. But then, something unexpected happened. The lion didn't attack. He growled and said, "Finally, a prey that looks me in the eye. You're not weak, you're just scared. And now, you've proven you're more than that." The lion walked away, not because he couldn't win, but because respect was earned, not hunted. From that day on, the deer didn't run from fear. He ran towards strength. The forest began telling a new tale, not of a deer who escaped, but of a deer who stood tall. He still ran fast, but now he ran with courage, not fear. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the decision to face it anyway. Sometimes your biggest enemy is not outside, it's the fear within. The day you stop running from it, you become unstoppable. If this story touched your heart, then take a moment to ask yourself, are you, too, running from your fears, just like the deer once did? Life gives us a choice every day, to run or to rise. And the day you stop running from fear, you become unstoppable. If this story made you pause and think, then like the video, share it with someone who needs this message, and subscribe to Story Tales for more stories that stir your soul. Because stories aren't just told, they're felt, and sometimes they change lives.